Hey guys, I'm ChristopherJMUA, aka Chris, in case we've never met before, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing and potentially trying on the January Ipsy. So if you'd like to see what's inside this giant box just as much as I do, then stay exactly where you are because we are diving in right now. Now you may be unaware what exactly Ipsy is. In that case, let me enlighten you. Ipsy is a beauty subscription service of which you get three options. You have the Ipsy Glam Bag, which is $13 a month, has 5 deluxe sample size items, and has a $50 value. The second one is Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. It's $28 a month, has 5 full-size items, and is valued at up to $120. And last is Ipsy Glam Bag X. That one is billed quarterly, so every 3 months at $55. It has 8 plus items and is valued at up to $350. Now today's box was provided to me by Ipsy at no charge to me to open and review for you guys. So without further ado, let's jump right in. This is a massive box. Like, it's really big. Can you see my head? Can you see the box? Head, box, head. Box. It's about the same size. Now, if you guys aren't aware, my November Ipsy actually got lost in the post office, and I finally ended up getting my replacement that Ipsy did send just a few days ago. I'll leave that video linked up here in case you haven't had the chance to see it yet. But I talked about how I assumed I was probably gonna get December and January Ipsy both at the same time, or at least very close to each other. Turns out, I'm pretty sure anyway, that this is the January box. If it's not, you'll know before me because it'll be in the title. So I'd like to apologize for skipping December's box, because I don't got it. I don't know where it is. And if this isn't it, and it is in fact the January box, then maybe that one is missing too. So I'm just gonna open this up, sit it to the side, and we'll get to unboxing mystery box style. Okay, here we go. First item on top. What is it? Kimchi Chic. Nice. Did not expect that to come in an Ipsy. It is the Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. I really hope it's not too mattifying because I have pretty dry skin and we're in the winter season where flakes start happening. So I really don't need this stuff to dry me out and make me look too matte. But I can say based on the concealer from Kimchi Chic that I've used and the setting powder from Kimchi Chic that I've used, this setting spray has got to be good if it ranks up there with those other two products. I feel like I look extra short today. Do I look extra short? Is my chair all the way up? Yeah, because that's extra short. There we go. Hi, welcome. Oh, let's get back up there on top. Better? I think that's better. Now I feel like we're kind of at the same level. So I want to see what this smells like and feels like. Let me spray a few test pumps here. Ooh, it's a really fine mist. It doesn't really smell like anything. No, that smells, oh, what is it? It's from childhood. You know how you smell something sometimes and you know that it brings you back to childhood, but you can't quite pinpoint exactly what it is? It's kind of what this is doing for me. It's almost like Play-Doh or silly putty, maybe? I can't pinpoint what it is. It might even smell like those, you know, the little bubbles that were in like 8 packs in tubes that you could get like $1 from the dollar store, and there were bubbles that you could blow that didn't pop. It was like a plastic bubble or something. That's kind of what it smells like. Luckily, it doesn't linger or anything, so I'm not really too worried about it. It's not like it stinks, but it does smell like that. What's in this box? Galactic Cranberry Sugar Face Scrub? Cranberry sugar. That sounds quite appetizing. Mark and I were just watching Baking Impossible on Netflix before I came in to film, so I'm craving baked goods at the moment. Cupcakes and cookies and cakes and fondants and all the yummy baked goods that you don't normally get. I want some. So cranberry sugar is definitely right up my alley at this moment in time. Super cute packaging. That's gonna look great on my bathroom sink. Whoa, it's got like an extra seal on it when you open it. What's that about? How do I take it off? Does it twist off? Oh no, it just pops off. Oh, that's gooey. Oh, it smells like fresh cranberries. So my skincare routine is done. My face is like ready for the day. I'm not gonna be using this right now because I don't want to scrub all of my skincare off. But I can tell you right now, if I start every day using this scrubbing my face, I'm gonna want some kind of sweet fruit for breakfast. I just know it. Oh, and both packages match. They're kind of Ipsy pink. I don't think I told you guys before, but Ipsy usually sends me both the Ipsy Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus just in one box all together. I'm pretty sure the 2 items so far are just from the Glam Bag Plus. Just like I believe the next item is going to be as well. What is this? Huxley Secret of Sahara Mask, Oil and Extract. Great things never came from comfort zones. Isn't that the truth? An innovative dual pouch facial sheet mask that combines cactus extract and hand harvested prickly pear seed oil. It leaves skin soft and glowing, made of soft, ultra thin microfiber. How many do we get? 1, 2, 3 masks in the pack. This is so odd looking. Obviously, there's the mask up top, like with the actual mask, but then there's this little section in the bottom that looks like it just has some serum or oil or something. Oh, this is cool. It says fold over the bottom pouch 3 times and apply pressure until the pouch pops, releasing oil into the top pouch. Okay, cool. So it's like active ingredients that are mixing together to give you a really good mask. I like that. It's like mixing your own mask without the work of mixing your own mask. I've never heard of that brand, Huxley. Have you guys? Do they just do skincare and like masks and stuff, or do they have makeup too? Let me know down in the comments if you know. The next product is a brush. Who's it from? Ooh, it's really pretty. Hip Dot. I recognize this because I got the Hip Dot Faced by Kareem eyeshadow palette or bundle. It was like a mask, an eyeshadow palette, and a brush. And his brush looked exactly like this one. Love this style and love the Hip Dot brushes. Hip Dot in general is just a really fun brand. I think they make a lot of really cool merchandising products. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. They do a lot of collaborations with a lot of kind of random off-the-wall brands like SpongeBob or My Chemical Romance. There's a word for that. I can't think of it. If you think of it, let me know, because I can't think of it. I think it starts with an M, and it's a very specific name. Anyways, this looks like a spot concealer brush where you can get really, really precise and cover up those little blemishes, or really targeted under eye application, or even a really nice eyeshadow base blending brush. That would work too. Oh, haha! It says it's the precise brush. And product-wise, we are down to one last product in the Glam Bag Plus, and it is Cella again. We've gotten a couple of eyeshadow palettes recently from Cella. This is a dual liquid eyeliner in pearl. Oh, one side is blue and one side is black. We know based on the previous Ipsies that Cella is a pretty decent brand when it comes to eyeshadow palettes and the formula within the eyeshadow palette, so hopefully that will also translate into other products like an eye pencil or dual liquid eyeliner. Seems sort of an odd name to name an eyeliner pearl when it's black and blue. This is like opening something from CVS. Oh my gosh. I always win. Not in the mood to text you right now. I'm in the mood to open this eyeliner instead. Okie dokie, I finally got this thing open. So this side is black and it's a brush tip. Wow, it is a brush tip liner in black. So we know it's gonna get sharp. We know it's gonna be really controlled because it's my favorite brush tip. Oh, that is such a creamy formula. And it's actually black, like solid pigmented black. Is the blue side liquid too? Ooh, it is. And is it all? Yep, it's a brush tip as well. This is a good eyeliner. Oh, the blue is not the same color as what the applicator pen is. See, it's like almost like a royal kind of blue, or like a primary blue on the pen, but on the hand, it's more like a sky blue. That's fun. Oh, it's actually metallic pearl. It's a pearl eyeliner. I get it. Okay, so the black is a solid matte black liner and the blue is a pearlized blue finish. I understand, and I'm so glad it's blue. Out of all of the colors the eyeliner could have been, they sent the blue one. And it's kind of the same color as my shirt too. That light baby blue, still vibrant and bright. Now, the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus bag is the only other thing left outside of the Ipsy Glam bag, and it looks like this. Oh, it's got a cute little smiley face on it. That's adorable. I love how it's sort of this like rainbow tie-dye tint Sort of Eastery, kind of, but still very beautiful. I wish I had a backdrop that looked just like this. That's actually kind of what my lights do anyway. They sort of make it look like that tie-dye-y sort of look, but this just makes it look so much better. And that is everything in the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Now, the Ipsy Glam Bag is the same kind of bag, but a little more vibrant, probably because it feels like a leather, but it's probably more like a pleather or like a plastic of some kind. But I'm assuming because it's printed on that, it's much more vibrant than on the Glam Bag Plus bag, because that one's cloth or like a satin or something. This one feels a lot more bougie, if you will. And this one just feels like it's, you know, a cute little bag. So let's open this up and see what the first item is inside. Grace and Stella, I've heard of the brand, never tried anything from them though. Say hi to hydration, hyaluronic acid, hydrating serum. Oh goody, another hyaluronic acid. What am I complaining about? It's not like I don't use one every day. Super cute packaging. The font from the Grace and Stella looks to me a lot like conservative 80s style, if that makes any sense. And the brown packaging, it just screams apothecary to me. And I think it's pretty cute looking. And the fact that it's a teeny tiny bottle just makes me love it even more. But I need to feel how much hyaluronic acid this has in it to determine how hydrating it would actually be. Let's take care of that 11 and those little lines on the forehead and the little lines by the eyes, those smile lines. What smile lines? My hyaluronic acid got rid of them. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm feeling nice and moist, ready to continue my day. Just love it when my face is moist. Oh, and look at how glowy. Okay, hello Grace and Stella. Apply 2 to 3 drops over cleansed face. Oops, that was more like the entire stopper full. Oh well, I'll just be extra hydrated. Moving on, our next deluxe sample size product is Dew Tube. Hydrating lip gloss. Okay, from Dew Tube. Why is that so funny? Oh, gotta love a good pun. So I'm assuming it is a tube full of a product that adds dew to your lips. Dew Tube, how creative. This is cruelty-free, non-toxic, vegan, and silicone-free. They get a definite A+ for packaging. This is adorable. And that shade actually looks really beautiful as well. Looks like it's kind of a pinky salmon, but it's got this white-yellow flip to it. Very duochrome-y. I do have some chapstick on, but it's not tinted chapstick. It's just some like Reese's basic chapstick. So I'm just gonna put this over it, I think. Whoa, the glitter in there is very intense. There's definitely no fragrance and no flavoring at all. It doesn't even have a smell or a taste. Not chemical or otherwise, thank goodness. Yeah, it just smells like nothing, but it doesn't look like nothing. It's funny because the yellow glitter that's inside doesn't even look like a yellow glitter once you see the light reflecting off of it. It just looks like it's really shiny. And I think that's kind of the point. It just adds to that effect to make it look more reflective and glossy. And I love that. I love the extra glossy look. It's really cute. It's sort of surprising how it can be so reflective and so glossy and not feel extra thick. Normally, whenever you get those really thick glosses, you get the super glossy payoff, and the thinner glosses, you just get kind of a light layer of gloss. This is like best of both worlds. It feels really, really good and not super thick, but it's getting that result like it's super thick. So I like this quite a bit. Oh, I found the card. It was on the very bottom of the box. So the card says this month is Happy Vibes, and it is January 2022. So now I know that it's not December's box. Thank goodness. Now we know. So stay tuned for December's unboxing, maybe. The card says, this month and year, make time for the things that make you smile. Soft pastel shadows, your fave podcast, DIY manis. When you invest in bliss, the world becomes a brighter place. I love that motto. It really is happy vibes. Okay, now we can see what's next in the glam bag. The Professional Light Primer. This is like brand new, I thought. I hadn't seen this in any boxes or anything. I've only seen this in the front of Ulta actually. So what makes this light? What makes it any different than the actual Professional primer? Go undercover with this undetectable light as air pore primer. Instantly blur and refine the look of pores for 12 hours. Help makeup apply evenly and stay put for 12 hours. Feels weightless and breathable with a refreshing cooling sensation. Cooling sensation? Does the Professional have that feeling? Does it even look like Professional? It does. Maybe a little bit lighter in color. Oops. Maybe a little bit lighter in color. It's a very soft pastel-y pink. I mean, it feels like Professional. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Can you see? As I started adding warmth and it started melting, it sort of turns into an oil. And the regular Professional does not do that. It just kind of melts down into a thicker silicone. This is actually getting really, really thin. Now I understand why it's light. So if you're somebody that struggled with using the regular Professional and it was just too hearty, or if it's just too much for your skin to handle, I bet this would be a perfect solution. It doesn't seem as smoothing though. Let me try that again, but on my nose. That's where I can usually tell the biggest difference because I've got a very holy nose. It's for sure not nearly as mattifying as the original Professional, but it also doesn't look nearly as smoothing as the Professional either. But I feel like this is something that I'm not really gonna be able to tell for sure until I put foundation over the top of it, because it is slightly a different color, so maybe it's just looking like it's not doing as good of a job filling, when it actually is, it's just doing it invisibly. You get what I mean? And our next deluxe sample size is Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara from Dido? Or Ditto? No, it's not Ditto. Ditto has two T's, so I guess Dido. Dido mascara. Packaging's cute. It does look pretty affordable though. I mean, it looks like I picked it up from Ross or the Walmart holiday seasonal section or something. You know what I mean, you know? It looks like a Color Workshop product. But let's see what kind of wand you got, Dido. Are you gonna be a good wand or a bad wand? Oh, it's one of those. Okay. So we're looking like Benefit Roller Lash, kinda. We've got the arch in it. One side has really long bristles, one for really short bristles. So it's gonna be really, really controlled. Gonna help with curling and lengthening. Yay. These are actually my second favorite wands. First favorite, of course, is the hourglass shape. I just love me an hourglass shape. But the Roller Lash style is very effective for lengthening, and I'm always a fan of lengthening lashes. I want the tips of them to touch the gods. Next and last, I'm pretty sure, yep, it was last, it is First Aid Beauty something Ultra Repair Cream. I feel like I have gotten probably 8 of these things already from all of the beauty subscription boxes. So I'm glad to have another one, but I feel like I'm never ever going to use all of these. Even though I use them regularly, I still don't think I could ever use them all, ever. But thanks for another one, Ipsy. You really know how to keep my skin hydrated. In all seriousness though, if you guys have any skin issues like eczema or psoriasis, pretty much if you have anything that makes your skin itchy and flaky or dry, this stuff will work wonders for it. I can guarantee, well, okay, I can't guarantee you because I didn't make it. Anyone that I've ever recommended it to that has problems like that, it always helps them. Even with the hubby, Mark, he has rosacea really bad, and when he uses this on his head, it really helps with his inflammation and his flakiness. Just kind of helps soothe it a little bit, brings down the extreme redness. So when they say ultra repair, they mean it. Now let me just triple check the bag and make sure there's nothing left. Yes, for sure, there's nothing left. And then the box. Nope, nothing left except discover yourself. So now that we've officially pulled everything out, what do you guys think of the Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus? Which one would you guys choose? Quick little recap, the Glam Bag Plus had this little baggie, the Huxley Secret of Sahara masks, the Galactic Cranberry Sugar Face Scrub, Kimchi Chic Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray, the Hip Dot Precise Brush, and the Cella Dual Liquid Eyeliner in Pearl. Then the basic Ipsy Glam Bag had the Grace and Stella Hyaluronic Acid, the brand new Benefit Professional Light Primer, the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, the Dido Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara, and the Dew Tube Gloss in Champagne. That's so fun to say. I just want to say YouTube all the time. So with the recap, leave in the comments which one is your favorite, which one is your preference for January 2022. What kind of year are you gonna have? Because mine's gonna be great. I know it. I feel it. For me, personally, I gotta go with the Glam Bag Plus, mainly for these 3 items. I love Kimchi Chic, and I'm really excited to try most of the brand. I want to try more of the brand, so just getting another item is super exciting for me, and I'm ecstatic to see if it's not going to dry me out, but give me a mattified effect, because there's a very fine line between those two, and I like having a matte finish, but I can't do it because it dries me out. So hopefully that'll help me achieve that. Then the Cella liner, if this would have been felt tip, I would have felt completely different about it, but because it is a brush tip and the other side is blue, I'm gagged. I love this. I want to play with it and see if the formula will give me everything my heart desires, and I have a feeling it will. And then of course the cranberry sugar scrub. I'm a sweet tooth kind of guy. If I ever get anything that has fruit flavors or baked good flavors, I'm going to love it. I'm just always gonna be a pushover for sweet things. I can't help it. And all in all, as the first box of 2022, it's sort of disappointing because I miss when beauty subscription boxes had a bunch of makeup in them. Don't get me wrong, I love skincare, I love hair care, I love taking care of myself in general rather than just covering it all up and making it look better. However, I love playing in makeup. That's why I started buying subscription boxes in the first place, was to expand my makeup collection, not necessarily my skincare and hair care and lifestyle collection. However, I always welcome items like that. I would just prefer it be makeup heavy and then every now and then add in some skincare and lifestyle and hair care rather than it being primarily that. So with that being said, it's not my favorite bundle of products. It's not my favorite box. I think it's a great start for 2022. It's a good January box. Gets us started, geared up for the year, helps take care of the skin, and just gives us happy vibes. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me for this month's Ipsy unboxing, and I want to thank the team at Ipsy for sending over this box for me to be able to review it for you guys. If you did enjoy this Ipsy unboxing and you enjoy videos like this, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me right down there. And it turns out, if you hit the notification bell right beside subscribe, all your dreams come true. Just wait, you'll see. Also, if you like any of my looks and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. And my username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this. And that is to always remember and to never forget that you are absolutely beautiful. And I love you guys. Bye.